Hi everyone! The problem that we are working on right now is question 4. It states, in a large population, 71% of the people have been vaccinated. If 4 people are randomly selected, what is the probability that at least one of them has been vaccinated? So before we can get started, we need to know what kind of probability distribution are we going to be working with. In this case, we only are given the probability of one thing happening and its opposite. So we know that it's 71% of people have been vaccinated. The opposite of that would be 29% of people that were not vaccinated. In this case, there's only 2 options, whether the person was vaccinated or they weren't vaccinated. Because there's only 2 options, we choose the binomial probability distribution. So we make sure that we select that tab in our Excel document, and we need to fill in what's in blue. So as you see here, we have 20. But in our problem, it says if 4 people are randomly selected. So we need to take this 20 and change it to 4. Now, P is wanting to know the probability of success. Since our success is being determined by the number of people that have been vaccinated, we need to change this 71% into a decimal to represent our P. And so it gives us our information here of that the probability of none of them being vaccinated, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So when the problem is asking what is the probability that at least one of them have been vaccinated, there are a couple ways in which we can solve this. We can do it by adding 1, 2, 3, and 4 together to get the answer. But in other problems, if we had something that was greater than 4, this can be really tedious. So a shortcut way that we can do this is when we see at least 1, we can take the probability of it not happening at all and subtracting it from 1. So as you can see here in the calculator, I did 1 minus the probability of it not happening at all and got 0.9929. And if I check the answer that I'm supposed to be getting, that is the answer that I'm supposed to be getting. So just a little shortcut, we could have done the same thing if we pull out our calculator here and we added the probability of it happening once plus the probability of it happening twice plus it happening 3 times and the probability of it happening 4 times. And this one rounds it, but as you can see here, this one takes it to 4 decimal places and this one rounds it, which would be the same answer if they were rounded. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to email me.